Welcome, everyone. Here's our Zoom call meeting for June 23rd, 2014. We are fresh out of Summit. For those that went, me, Sandra, Jenny, and Renee, it was yet another life-changing experience. We had over 9,000 coaches there this year. Last year was 7,000 at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. To be in the MGM arena with 9,000 other positive, like-minded people, all reaching towards the same goal of just helping people get healthier, change their lives through the business also. It was just so inspiring. There was lots of tears, there was excitement, there were chills. So happy that so many of you have stepped up to join us next year. Recognition, going to start with this call. Amy Jordan already hit Success Club 14. I think she's in the lead for our special sash this month. I don't have a lot of other numbers at this point. I just hit Success Club 10 today. There's still time left in the month. You can use the tools of the promotions for this month, which I'm going to go over. Again, if you do hit Success Club 5, you get the book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, who was one of our keynote speakers at Summit. Success Club 10, you get The Compound Effect and Go Pro by Eric Warr. I've heard rumors that he may be a keynote speaker next year at Summit because so many coaches are using his book. The June Challenge Pack promotions that were going on was Shaun T's Dance Party Challenge Pack on sale for $140, which includes both Hip Hop Abs and Rock and Body. Insanity Challenge Pack on sale for $160. And then some new ones that came out. PIO was released at Summit. Normally its challenge pack is going to be $160, but it is on sale for $140, and that is from now until the end of July 31st. Also at Summit, and also PIO has free shipping if you just order just the program until July 31st. The program alone is $59.85. The coach price is $44.89. Also at Summit, they brought out yet another new product. It is with the Supplements Nutrition, and it's the 3-day refresh. Isabel Deichler, one of the creators of Shakeology, had heard that many coaches were doing this 3-day Shakeology cleanse, and she kind of was like, oh no, that's not the way it was meant to be. You're not getting enough fiber and this and that. So they put together a 3-day refresh challenge pack. It does use one shake a day, but then they included new stuff called the vanilla, gosh, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Vanilla Boost. It's like a Shakeology, but it's vegan. There's a fiber sweep, and then there's also like a nutrition book. So I think it's kind of certain good, healthy snacks to eat. I did not buy it at Summit. I do plan on getting it, but I did not get a chance to get it at Summit. You can buy that refresh pack with the Shakeology or without it. And it also comes in a challenge pack, which comes with a month of Shakeology. The challenge pack for the 3-day refresh is it's going to normally be $160, but it's on sale for $140 again till the end of July. So those are some good $140 options to kind of take advantage of or leverage for the Team Cup that's coming up.
Did you do you know the price of just the 3-day refresh without the bag of Shakeology?
Yes, I think I did. Without Shakeology, I want to say was about 50. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes real quick because I did write it down. Put that in there. There we go. 3-day refresh. Okay, these are the prices that I have written down. The complete kit with is $69.95. The coach price is $52.46. With no Shakeology, it's $59.95. So it's still more expensive than what we coaches were kind of selling the 3-day cleanse for.
Thank you.
Events. The National Wake Up Call this week was Summit Rocked. Now what? They had 2 elite coaches that are actually sisters, just kind of going over what happened in Summit, their takeaways from it, and how to kind of use that to move forward with the Team Beachbody Cup. This Saturday is Super Saturday. They are trying to keep that fire, that momentum that we got from Summit when you come home. Instead of just kind of forgetting what you learned, kind of keep that momentum going and having a Super Saturday just a week after Summit. I know that we have one here in the Cincinnati area, and we are so lucky to have one of the grand prize winners of the Beachbody Challenge, Brad Jordan, and his coach, Roger Messina, to be at our event. So super excited about that. They are all over the nation. Those coaches that are in New York, Carl Deichler is going to be there on Sunday, and I just heard Autumn Calabrese is going to be there also doing a live workout. Because at Summit, they also announced that we are really trying to expand our Spanish market, and they are putting the 21-day fix. They are doing Spanish voiceovers. So they're really reaching out to that demographic. So they're really kind of giving a big Espanol surge over the weekend, going to Puerto Rico and also New York and Miami. Also, I know we have quite a few coaches that are attending Super Saturday. Don't forget that you can invite prospects to it. It's a great way for some people who are kind of on the fence about what's this coaching thing about, for them to kind of come to an event, see the Beachbody culture, and join in a live workout, hear from corporate what they're like, where we kind of were, recognition, and where we're headed. Another event coming up again is the Team Beachbody Cup. It's going to be July 1st through the 31st, teams of 5. I know both Sandra and I are leading teams. It's a great way to really drive your business forward. A lot of teams see Coach Rank advance during this time. Again, we're going to leverage that PiYo's coming out, that 3-day refresh. And also there will be prizes. We have not heard about the prizes yet, what they're going to be. And the last event is next year's Coach Summit. They did announce that Coach Summit 2015 is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, which us in Indiana and Ohio are so excited because we can drive to it. The dates, which from what we had, it had changed just a little bit. It's going to be July 16th to the 19th. Again, I think it's a Thursday through Saturday. They had a special that tickets were on sale for only $99 registration until Sunday. It sold out at 15,000 people. There is a wait list. I highly encourage you to get onto the wait list. Beachbody is going to do whatever they can to try to get all the coaches that want to attend. So as I said, we just got back from Summit. I think they were overwhelmed at the response of coaches that were ready to step it up and engage and reserve their tickets. So it's being held at the Bridgestone Arena, and then the coaches are going to have to stay at several different hotels around. And I was able to reserve 6 rooms at the Hyatt Place downtown, which is just within 5 minutes walking distance of the arena. Let's see. Products, as I mentioned, PiYo's now available. This is a program for everyone. It's low impact, but the intensity is up there. It's cardio, it's strength, and it's flexibility all in one workout. So you don't have to do one and then go and get another workout. It is transforming. Unlike yoga, you can change your body with this program. I know a lot of people are like, I liked Insanity or 225, but that jumping is really harsh on my knees. So PiYo would be a great alternative for that. I also mentioned about the 21-day fix being in Spanish. This 21-day fix Spanish version, that challenge pack is also on sale for $140 until July 31st, but only the Spanish version. Also at Summit, they announced that we did a clinical trial with Shakeology. I think they had 50 people, and they ended up having them drink 2 shakes a day, not exercise. They were tracking their food, and it is now clinically proven to improve health and wellness. The participants in that actually used an app to kind of track, and that app is actually going to be available. So it's going to be similar kind of to what we're doing in our challenge groups about taking pictures of your food, recording what foods you ate. So they said a new challenge tracker mobile app will be available soon. I don't have a date, but I think that's going to be an important tool for our challenge groups. Another big announcement was that in fall of 2014, P90 is going to be released. This is kind of like an on-ramp to fitness or an on switch. P90X3 is an accelerated program. A lot of people have been able to start with that and succeed, but this is a program to kind of start before that, to kind of get their first foot in the water on making the change. It's a gateway to get started before they move on to more advanced programs. It's going to be very doable. There's going to be a very specific modifier in each workout. Some of the other P90X ones, it's like, okay, one day it's this modifier, one day it's that, and they don't always film in on them. So they really want people to succeed and are putting out this program to not discourage everyone and to really show that it is doable. It's going to be done in tiers. So there's going to be tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So you kind of progress as you can. And I think the starting price for the program is $79.90. So again, I think they mentioned hopefully September, but they said in general fall 2014. A little review of the 3-day refresh. It's going to be a cleanse to break bad habits and kind of get back on track. So after a vacation, after being away at Summit, out of routine, great time to do it. There's a 30-day full money back guarantee. I sometimes forget to kind of mention that to people. But to know, hey, if I don't get the results I want, they will give you your money back minus shipping and handling. So that is important to let people know. It helps keep your energy and blood levels steady. As I said, the one kit does come with 3 Shakeology packets. The other one does not. It's 6 Vanilla Fresh. That's what it's called. 3 Fiber Sweep and a program guide. With the Shakeology, it's $69.95. It's a complete kit. And then without Shakeology, it's $59.95. Also, Team Beachbody, we are expanding. As I'm aware of now, there are coaches in Canada, but they're actually U.S. coaches that live in Canada. Come August 28th, the Beachbody coaching opportunity will be available to Canadians. So that is huge, just spreading our market. They had sent that thing out about the commissions and showing it's paid like in US dollars, and that probably there will be other currencies once we go up to Canada. Next is inspiration. Do either of you have any little success stories for yourself, any challenges that you want to share?
I don't have anything, although I'm almost done with my ultimate reset. So
good. And you and your husband are still sticking with it all the way through?
Well, he finished it probably a couple weeks before I did.
Okay.
And he did really well, but now he's on to Body Pump.
Oh, good.
I'm almost done, and I'm doing really well. It's actually easier than I thought. So
awesome. I can't wait to see before and afters and see your results and how you feel from it.
Okay.
Be sure you share that. This company is really about sharing stories, sharing testimonials. Stories sell, facts tell. So really start being a collector of those stories. I have like a Word document where challengers, when they make certain comments, I will post their quotes in there. It can be anonymous. You don't need to say their name, but just kind of have that list of that, or a folder with different people's transformation photos so that you can share. Okay. These are real people that have changed their lives and had gotten results from it. I'm going to say the inspiration of talk a little bit more about Bradley Jordan. Again, he lives up in Beaver Creek, Ohio. His coach is Roger Messina. Both of them attend our Super Saturday here in the Cincinnati area. And he was over 400 pounds. I can't remember how much exactly. But with the use of Body Combat, Shakeology, the accountability of his coach, Roger, he lost over 253 pounds. He submitted his story to the Beachbody Challenge. He was a daily winner, then a monthly winner, a quarterly winner, and then he was a finalist. So they flew him out to Las Vegas. And he actually was the one. They broke them up into males and females, different age ranges, and they announced one top male, one top female transformation story, and Bradley won. He won $100,000. His coach, Roger, I believe, won $20,000. So there's incentive that just do as a coach. If you help change someone's lives, you can get paid for getting healthy. How awesome is that? Bradley and Roger were both asked to attend other Super Saturdays coming up on Sunday, but they are loyal to us here in the Cincinnati area, and they will be at ours. Last year we had 2 finalists. They didn't win, but they came to ours with their big checks, so we'll hopefully get pictures with them. But what I think most of us, when we were sitting in that arena listening to their video stories, his last line is what really hit home. And he said, "I was just a guy waiting to die." and now I'm a guy who can't wait to live. And just saying it right now, I'm getting chills again. But he had 3 kids, and he just realized that what kind of role model he was being for them. And he mentioned in his video that his daughter, maybe she was about 6, she ate 7 fudgicles in 45 minutes. And I think that day really was a turnaround for him to kind of make a change. And then just kind of ending, I mentioned it a little bit before, but so the big theme at Summit was never give up. We were lucky enough to have one of our keynote speakers to be Diana Nyad. She was the woman swimmer that swam from Cuba to Florida. And she told about her story from when she was born, that when she was 5 years old, her father brought her in and opened up the dictionary and showed her, look at this word. And the word Nyad actually means very, very good swimmer or something. So her name from the start, she already had that destiny of being a great swimmer. She was a great swimmer. She was about to she went to the Olympics. She did not place though. She gave up swimming when she was 30 years old. Later on in life, she got into marathon swimming and then set the goal of swimming from Cuba to Florida. And she tried 5 times. She never gave up. 4th time, she got stung by this jellyfish that's usually deadly. She survived it. People told her it is not humanly possible to do this. And she said, but you forgot about the human spirit. So there's something in here, something in your mind, in your heart, that if you have the desire, you can accomplish anything. They made her a special prosthetic mask for her face to protect her face from those jellyfish stings, and she was able to complete that swim. So another time when just listening to her story in that arena, you had got those goosebumps, and just her determination just pushes us that much more forward. Another kind of side theme at the Summit, which we heard a lot at all the breakout workshops, was it's not about you, it's about your team. Initially, when you're first starting your business, yes, you're trying to hit those success level points. You're trying to fill those Beachbody challenges groups. But as you kind of move up, when you get to that almost that diamond status, all of a sudden your success is really dependent upon how you are as a leader and how you're leading those coaches beneath you. Because when they succeed, then you succeed. So Sandra and I both are really taking the reins on this forward, and we are going to work really hard to lead you guys in the right direction, get you guys started right. At Summit, there was a lot of workshops that we attended to the higher ranks that really had simple, easy systems that you can put into place to not overwhelm new coaches, because again, there's so much information right from the start, and you're asking them to do this, do that, to make it really simple and something then that they can duplicate with their own coaches. And there are also some new documents that I want to make you aware of. I was not aware that these were in the back office. I think some of them just recently were put there. But 3 of them actually in the Coach Online office. There's now a customer follow-up form. It's kind of an Excel or PDF spreadsheet, which says when they first order, say, Shakeology, kind of what you want to say to them. You can either check off, you can write down little comments for what they say, and it's kind of follows them through, I want to say up to the 4th month. And there's also one for coach follow-up. Those little steps of what you do, you give them this little task, and then once they complete it, the next one. But it's a really good tracking system. As we've said before in this business, you really need to track your activity to make sure that you're putting in that work, getting those numbers to move your business forward. There's also a document called How to Follow Up with Customers. It's about a 6-page document. I just printed it off today. I've not had a chance to read through it yet. But all those 3 things I think are valuable resources. Something else that I'm doing is yes, all of this is available in the back office, but sometimes we forget where they are, or again, we're not just aware. We want something quick at our fingertips. So if you are familiar with Dropbox, it's kind of like a location where you can invite people and you can share documents very easily instead of sending emails. You can open up your files to other people that they can go in and share them. So I have a Dropbox account, and I have a group called Wellness Warriors in it. And within that Wellness Warriors, I have separate folders. One's on inviting, one's on challenge groups, one's on following up, one's on new coaches. So all these different folders, and within those, I have a lot of these documents. So I encourage you to go there. What I've done is I've invited my downline coaches. So then once I share with you, then you can then share it and invite your downline coaches to it. It's still a work in progress, so all the information's not there yet, but I did add quite a bit. I kind of had something set up, and I'm just kind of organizing it better, updating some of the forms that have been updated by Beachbody. So that's all I have for today. As I said, just attending Summit, you walk away with so much that your head is spinning. You gain so much information. I have a notebook full of notes, and I'm going to share this with my team. All of the workshops were videotaped, and they're going to be available to Beachbody coaches. They didn't have an exact date when. A lot of the coaches also had PowerPoint presentations that I believe they said they are going to share the slides. But I'm going to type up some of the top points in the different workshops, because I think, again, it is valuable information. We're learning from the top coaches in the business that have been there. They've been in the trenches with us. They've been where we were, and it's a why not me? If they can do it, why can't I? We all have the same products. We all have the same compensation plan. It's all just us. We are the ones unique. We are the variable. So it's what we do with this business. There's no cap on it. It's as little as you want to do this business or as much as you want, but we're here to support you on your journey. And that's all I have for tonight. So I'm going to stop recording. Those on the call, if you have any little things that we want to talk about afterwards. One thing that I did want to mention is Sandra and I were discussing about maybe having a once-a-month big team call, and then the weekly calls are either going to be focused on Coach Basics for new coaches, or if there is a Team Cup challenge, focusing on the leaders. We are going to work with those in the business that are performing, that are trying to make a difference, working towards goals. If you're just in it for a discount, coach, we will reach out to you. We'll let you know when things happen, but it's really your responsibility to kind of plug in to the information that is available for you to kind of work your business. All right. Have a great week. Can't wait to hear about all of your Super Saturdays. And as I said, I will be sharing more and more of the information that we've gained at Summit. Bye.